So finally Turn 10 have spoken out at the state of Forza to an extent. They've released a dev blog on the 9th of January, so I'm a bit late to the party. But the first thing they label is car progression as one of the things they want to have a look at fixing. Now, in the previous Forzas, you could easily upgrade your car if you got the money, straight away upgrade it to whatever you want it to be and go and have a blast in it. But for some reason in this Forza, they decided that they knew best and wanted to implement a leveling up system. Now, this leveling up system, it might work clever on paper and try and keep people within a game, but when these people have to spend 6-7 hours leveling up one car, I'm not even talking about a brand of car, just one sole vehicle, it's just mind-boggling. That is why. I understand at the beginning they've toned it down a little bit, but you still need the money points to get to. You need to get to level 50 for the monetary value points to still be able to upgrade the car to the maximum level. So, okay, they've unlocked everything earlier, but still I can't at level 25 maximize my car. This idea is absolutely mind-boggling. I understand an upgrade path, and as you unlock and you gain rewards, it'd be better if it was per manufacturer than per one sole vehicle. Because if, you know, I've got this MG I'm driving now and I've leveled it out to level 50, if I went out and brought another MG exactly like that one, I'd have to start from zero again. Who wants to do that? So what are the developers saying? Well, we know that the progression system in Forza Motorsport is a divisive topic among our players. We've been gathering feedback from a variety of sources, including the Suggestions Hub, socials, forums, long-time players and surveys to players who may not be as active on our traditional community gathering places. It is clear from looking at the feedback that many of our players are enjoying the system as is. For many others, it isn't delivering the upgrade experience they expect from Forza Motorsport. To address this, we are exploring changes to the system. Our goal within these changes is to retain what is working for those that enjoy it, while resolving the issues many of our most dedicated players have with the system. Addressing this feedback is a top priority for the team going into 2024. However, we'll take some time to properly evaluate options, make the necessary code changes and thoroughly test these code changes. Now, as far as I can tell, the leveling up system is quite embedded within the game. It's embedded in how you take corners, how you brake, how fast you're driving, how well you're driving that vehicle, the score at the top right of the screen. So the higher the score you get, the more car points you get, the faster you level up. If they was going to fully remove the system, it will break so much of the game, because it's got to be a core part of the game now. And the only way I can see them changing it is either by changing how the leveling up system works or how many points you get per level up. I mean, let me know in the comments below, but how would you see a good positive change to the leveling up system would work? Would you still want the level up system but have it per manufacturer rather than per set vehicle? Or would you rather have more points and level up faster and then start again on a fresh vehicle and level up that one much faster? Or just remove it totally? Let me know down below. The next thing they go on to explain is Forza race regulations. We are aware that Forza race regulations are not working as intended in some situations. We have heard about inconsistent or unfair penalties in instances of intentional ramming, being pushed off the track, and spinning cars pushing drivers off the track. We have also heard that high-speed collisions sometimes have no penalties while low-speed collisions have mild penalties. It is important that we capture all the data that we can about a race when Forza race regulations rules happen in error. So over the next few months we'll be working with some long-time competitive motorsport players that gather telemetry from them while they're playing. They will be capturing these instances and feeding data to our team so that we can issue tweaks to make Forza race regulations more accurate and reliable. We appreciate your patience as we work on improving the system. I mean, the system right now is absolutely terrible. The amount of cars that get battered, rammed off the track, they're off the track, they get a penalty for being pushed off the track, and things like that is just abominable. And it's game breaking to an extent. The amount of people that rage quit because of getting a penalty that's out of their control, and then they just uninstall the game. They're not interested, they can't be bothered. And why would you want to be bothered, where you just want to play a game, chill out, have a laugh, and then somebody comes in, ruins it for you, and then you're the one that gets further punished for something that's totally out of your control. This should have been fixed long ago. Coming in now saying, oh, we're looking at it, we're going to get some people to play the game, and we're going to watch what goes on, it's kind of late. I've got to be honest, the amount of people that I've spoken to and seen that have just quit Forza just because of the penalty system and the rammers is quite a lot. And coming in this late to say we're going to look at it, I think sometimes it might be a point of too much harm has been done already, and not enough feedback from the developers to let us know that they're actually investigating this. I may be wrong, but I'm only going by what I've seen, who I've spoken to, and things like that. I mean, let me know in the comments down below how you feel about the penalty system. Do you find it that it's to a point that you just don't want to race? Or are you just putting up with it and getting frustrated? Or you just don't care about it? Finally, they bring up AI. We have seen feedback about our AI's driving behaviour. Abruptly braking and slowing down, not accelerating out of exits, braking too hard on mile corners, and following the racing lines too strictly. We understand how important it is to have a fair and competitive AI in motorsport, and our top priorities in early 2024 are addressing overly aggressive AI, while also getting a cleaner race start into turn 1, where many of the issues above most severely manifest and impact players. AI is not the best. When you have a race with them, they either bundle up in the middle, follow the track line way too strictly, or they forget to brake, they brake on you in a straight line, or they ram you off the track in some circumstances. Position 1, 2 and 3 disappear off into the distance, and unless you have an extended race, it's quite hard to catch them back up if you're starting further down the pack. But overall, I don't think they're the worst. They're certainly not the brightest bulb in the pack. I mean, come on, we're in 2024 now. This game was made in 2023, has 6 years of development, and the AI is this bad. I've played PlayStation 2 games where the AI was much better. It's not realistic when it's always guaranteed 2 cars or 3 cars in a 20-car race go off the track. Position 1, 2 and 3 bugger off into the distance like they're on nitrous, and then you're sat there in the middle going, well, I've got to battle through this lot, and they're literally turning it into Wreckfest. But I am hopeful the developers are going to turn this around and fix it. They have a great community, they're having plenty of feedback, they're having plenty of video evidence, and it can only improve from it because it can't get any worse. But seriously, I do think they're going to turn it around and do something good with it. I am hopeful for that. I think it's a case of trial and error, you know, and you've got to give somebody a chance, well, the team and the developers a chance to listen to the feedback and assess it and learn from it and develop the game. For crying out loud, Turn 10, please fix the flaming replays. Anyway, hope this video has provided you some use, and I'll see you all in the next race.